Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the NIO stock. We're going to be discussing Goldman Sachs price upgrade, NIO hitting 5,000 deliveries once again in the month of November, hitting a new record, and we're also going to be talking about their price movement, what's been going on, some of the China votes that we're having this week that might affect the market in general, and why the EV market has currently been dropping yesterday and today. A big drop in the past 2 days. Today it's down about 7.6%. The stock's trading at $46.68 right now. It's down about almost $4. This is just a little pullback from what we've seen. Now, if we look here on Friday at the close, it was trading at $54. So from $54 to almost $46, that's an $8 drop right there. That's a pretty big drop if you take a look at that. It dropped really big yesterday at the open, pulled back up a little bit throughout the day, and then today we opened up even lower again. Now, guys, before we get into the video, I want to say thank you, guys. We got 10,000 subscribers on the channel, but if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. Also, let's try to get 100 plus likes on this video. It helps the channel grow. Share it with your friends. Leave a comment below. Are you buying NIO stock right now? Are you selling or are you holding? What is your plan with NIO right now for the future? What are you planning on doing? Now, let's get into the video. So the first piece of news that we're going to be discussing is right here. China stocks delisting threats grows for Alibaba, JD.com, NIO amid House vote, Kandi fraud allegations. So new fraud allegations against Chinese electric vehicle maker Kandi Technologies came at a particularly bad time for Wall Street. On Wednesday, the House has scheduled a vote on the Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act, which could lead to the eventual delisting of Alibaba, JD, NIO, and other Chinese stocks. Now, obviously, with this news, Alibaba fell about 4.9% on Monday. JD lost about 4.5% and 3.6%, and then NIO sank about 6.4% yesterday. And then today, as we guys, we're just discussing, the stock's down about 6% again today. So this is going to be a huge event on Wednesday that's going to be happening amongst the vote. So we'll see what happens with that, and hopefully that nothing gets affected, with our stocks like Alibaba, NIO, and these other companies that we own in the United States. Now, on to the good news. So NIO stock, NIO shares climb on new monthly delivery record. So NIO just reported another monthly vehicle delivery record for November 2020. So right here, if we take a look, NIO delivered 5,291 vehicles in the month of November 2020. That is a 109.3% improvement year over year. The November figure is also up about 4.7% from the previous month in October. In October, we had 5,055. So we delivered about 240 vehicles more in the month of November. And we're very excited to see what's going to happen in the month of December, obviously. Now, year to date, NIO has delivered about 36,721 vehicles, and this is up about 111.1% year over year. Additionally, NIO released a cumulative delivery figure for its ES8, ES6, and the EC6 models. Since the company began delivering vehicles, it has reported deliveries of about 68,634 vehicles. Its performance-focused electric SUV lead the way in November, obviously. Importantly, NIO delivered 2,386 ES6s. NIO also delivered 1,387 ES8s and about 1,518 EC6s. So obviously the ES6s are the most popular right now. Those are the ones that are bringing them the big numbers. Investors should note that the deliveries of the new EC6 rose nearly 72% month over month from 883 and the deliveries for the month of October. So that's actually a pretty big jump right there, 72% increase. After setting a new monthly record in October, NIO said that it has once again set a record for November 2020. Now, the reason that I believe that the stock is down still today is just because of this China delisting news that could, potentially happen on Wednesday, depending on what happens with the vote. Hopefully, it's nothing major and nothing crazy happens with, our stocks. With this in mind, the company said in the press release that it will be expanding its production capacity for December to meet growing demand. Growing production capacity was also focused on its third quarter earnings call, which we had a few weeks ago if you guys were joining in and listening to that. Now, down here, they have why November deliveries matter so much for NIO stock. So in many ways, the appeal of the November deliveries report should be obvious. As NIO continues to gain legitimacy and appeals for U.S. investors, it is important that the company is actually expanding its footprint in China, ramping up its production capacity. With this in mind, the fact it is continually setting new delivery records is very promising. In fact, investors have bid NIO stock up more than 1,000% so far in 2020. So obviously, we need these delivery numbers to be good every single month. If we see a month that's going to fall off, that could kind of, that could put a little break into our stock, jump. But we need to continue to have these delivery numbers be good. You guys have seen in the past with Tesla, whenever they would release their delivery numbers, they wouldn't do it every month, obviously, but quarterly. If the delivery numbers were really good, everybody would get a real nice, pump, and everybody would start buying more because they just believe in the company and the future of it, and that it's going to continue to, increase those delivery numbers and produce more and more vehicles year over year. Now, however, the November deliveries report follows a rough few days of trading. Just yesterday, we saw shares close out by about 6.4%, like we said. So what is behind the rough patch? Well, NIO and its peer XPeng and Li Auto have struggled thanks to a few catalysts. As we reported last week, the Chinese National Development and Reform Commission is asking its regional branches for more information on local EV makers. Unfortunately, it is too early to know exactly what will this mean for NIO and its peers. However, with promising November deliveries in the rearview mirror, perhaps investors will forgive NIO stock. Additionally, there is one more reason for enthusiasm. According to the several reports, NIO representatives were featured on a national Chinese TV broadcast to talk about the EV market. Beyond being good press, many see it as a sign the government will continue to support NIO. So as we all know, the government is pushing NIO and they're supporting them. NIO is one of the top Chinese companies that, is backed by the government actually. So that is a good thing for us because that means that it's very, very hard for them to fail because the government is going to do whatever it takes for them to, stay up and stay afloat. Now, the other good piece of news for us today is going to be right here. So NIO was upgraded at the Goldman Sachs Group. So NIO was upgraded by investment analysis at the Goldman Sachs Group from a sell rating to a neutral rating in a research report issued on Tuesday. So right here, the firm currently has a $59 target price on the stock. Goldman Sachs Group price target suggests a potential upside of about 15.71% from the stock's current price. As of the article when it was written. Obviously down here, NIO has been subject to a number of other research reports. Smith Barney Citigroup lifted their price suggested on NIO from $33.20 to $46.40 in a research note on Wednesday, November 4th. Morgan Stanley, obviously, we discussed that one in our previous video where they went from equal weight to overweight, rating it from about $12 to $20.50. Down here, Citigroup upgraded NIO from neutral to a buy rating in a research note on Wednesday, October 14th. So we've had many other things down here. And down here we have the Deutsche Bank. Down here they did a buy rating obviously on it from $34 to $50 per share on November 19th. And then finally JP Morgan Chase boosted their price target on NIO from $40 to $46 in a research note on Monday, November 9th. So we've had many, of these analysts give them price ratings, buy ratings, sell ratings, depending on what they felt like it. But most of them have been positive, obviously, and that is something that is good for us investors. Now, guys, I do own NIO stocks. Obviously, you guys know this as you've seen in the previous videos. So NIO, has been doing pretty decent. Currently, it's valued, my portfolio value is $8,454. In NIO, we are up about $2,769 on NIO currently in the position. Right here, we were at a high of about, another $1,400. So we were up about $4,000 on this position. But in the past 2 or 3 days, in the past few weeks, we've been dropping a little bit. So we're having a little bit of a sell-off, and that is perfectly normal in the stock market. You don't want to panic and sell, obviously, if you feel like the stock is good. If we take a look down here, I own 177 shares of NIO at an average share price of about $32.89. So obviously, we're up about, $15 per share, which is not bad at all. The market cap for NIO right now is $8.1 billion, and the price is, about $47.84 actually right now, as it's, coming back up a little bit from that low of $46.68 earlier today. We're going to be watching this price movement, obviously, with NIO. But now the question is that everybody wants to know is, do I still think that NIO is a good buy opportunity here at $47, $48? And my opinion personally is yes. I mean, you guys just heard all the news that I read. We had price upgrades, different analysts. We've had the NIO deliveries where they delivered over 5,200 vehicles in the month of November. So that is better than the previous months. So that means we're on a trajectory up with the vehicle numbers, which is a positive thing for us and a positive thing for NIO as well. Hopefully, this vote that comes in on Wednesday doesn't really affect the price too much. We're going to be watching that very, very carefully, what happens with the vote and how it's going to affect these Chinese companies. Hopefully it goes in our favor and NEO stock continues to boom. Now, so obviously another thing we're going to be watching is obviously next month in January, we're going to have the December delivery numbers. We're hoping to have really good numbers, obviously over 5,000 vehicles delivered. And then after that, we have NEO Day. So NEO Day is going to be pretty huge. They might be releasing a new car. So that's something we're going to be looking at, obviously. As you guys know, when Tesla had their battery day, everybody was, hyped around it. So we're expecting some price movements to happen in January, but December could be a rough month for us. We'll see what happens for the rest of the month as the month just started. But I still feel very, very bullish on NEO, and I still think it's a buy in my opinion at this price of $47, $48 per share. And obviously, if it continues to drop, I might buy some more shares. If it was to drop to $40 per share, I would definitely buy more because I believe that this stock is going to be $100 stock in the next year or two. So definitely, in my opinion, I think it's a buy rating. Now, obviously, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so before investing into NEO or any other company, do your own research. Make sure you talk to your financial advisor and do some paper trading before investing. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, obviously, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get 100 plus likes like we said on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more NEO updates, and just in general, I make videos on stocks, dividend investing, growth investing, penny stocks, hot stocks, you name it. So if you're interested in that, subscribe and turn on that bell notification. Leave a comment below. What are you guys going to be doing with NEO stock? Are you holding or selling right now, or are you even buying? And also, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, Robinhood, or M1 Finance, link in the description. Get your free stocks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.